Welcome back, Gale Force, and today we'll be talking about Perceval, a unit from the Binding Blade, and first, let's talk about his traits. Perceval joins you in either Chapter 13 or 15 when spoken to by your dancer. Generally speaking, it's better to wait until Chapter 15 to recruit Perceval, though, as if all of his knights survive their commander's recruitment chapter and escape, the player will be rewarded with a Knight Crest. This feat is much easier to achieve in Chapter 15 as Percival appears behind your army and gives chase to the player, with it even being possible to recruit him as soon as the second turn, as opposed to Chapter 13, where recruiting Percival takes heavy investment to quickly cross through many enemy forces to get to him before he leaves, and even greater effort to save all of his forces. Percival has incredible stats in every aspect for the point in the game in which he appears, but mediocre growths that focus on strength and speed. His support partners are Cecilia, Douglas, Larum, Elfin, Dorothy, and Klain, and his affinity is Dark. Percival, in all ways, is an absolute monster of a unit. He joins in the best class in the game with incredible bases that are even better on hard mode, A rank swords and lances, as well as a decent C in axes, and while his growths aren't particularly great, that's scarcely a big deal when one looks at everything else he has on offer. As a paladin, his high movement will allow him to traverse the large maps of Binding Blade with less issue than most classes. His ability to rescue, high HP and strength, as well as shockingly decent resistance make him an essentially free new unit who serves less as a replacement unit and more as an addition. The only notable thing going against Percival are simply the fact that he joins somewhat late and isn't a flyer like Melody. That being said, he'll have no trouble tanking and potentially taking down even the strongest flyers in the late game. In conclusion, Percival is one of the best units in the Binding Blade, and his only real competition for the top of the totem pole is Melody. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell if you'd like to get notified when I post a new video. A special thank you to patrons 60 Sweep and Gorilla Danny for subscribing at the Paladin tier. I'd really appreciate it if you checked out the links in the description if you can, but otherwise, have a great rest of your day.